What's up, Roblox legends, and welcome to the ultimate guide for Steal a Brainrot. If you're tired of making pocket change and you want to start stacking up serious cash, you are in exactly the right place. Okay, let's get into it.
First question, and be honest with yourself here. Right now, in the game, are you a total noob or are you a certified pro? Because trust me, there is a massive, massive difference between the two.
And here's that difference right here. On the left, you got the noob, kinda sad with his little Nubia Pizzanini, making just $1 a second. But then, look at the right. That's the pro, literally swimming in cash from their strawberry elephant. And that thing? It's pulling in $350 million every single second. Yeah, it's a huge difference.
So what's the big secret? It's simple, really. It's all about knowing your stuff. The only real difference between a noob and a pro is knowing which brainrots are worth hunting down. And by the end of this, you are going to have that pro-level knowledge. Let's get you there.
Okay, let's start at square one. What even are brainrots? Understanding this is your first and maybe most important step to getting crazy rich in this game.
It's super simple, really. Brainrots are all those cool, funny, and sometimes just plain weird characters you collect in the game. You just place them down and they start making you money. Automatically. You can just sit back and watch the cash roll in. The key thing to remember is, the better the brainrot, the more money you make. Easy. Now, every brainrot has 3 stats you've got to pay attention to. First is rarity, which tells you how hard it is to find. Then you've got money per second, that one's pretty obvious. And finally, the price you'd pay in the shop. Your first ones, like these common guys, they're not going to make you a millionaire. But hey, every empire has to start somewhere. All right, so you've got a few commons? That's awesome. But now it's time to level up. We are going to start climbing the rarity ladder. And this, my friends, is where the game starts to get really, really fun. And I am not kidding here. Moving up a level, like from common to rare or rare to epic, it's not just a little boost. It is a huge power-up. We're talking a massive jump in the cash you're making every single second. And get this, even inside just one rarity tier, the power levels can be totally different. Take the epic tier, for example. The weakest one, the Cappuccino Assassino, makes 75 bucks a second. Not bad. But the strongest epic, the Wombo Rolo, makes almost 4 times that much. So yeah, not all epics are the same.
Okay, after epic, we get to the big leagues, legendary. This is where you go from just making money to making serious cash. Getting your first legendary is a game-changing moment, for real.
Now this is a real pro tip, so listen up. Check out the weakest legendary here. It actually makes less money than the strongest epic we just saw. So you gotta be smart. But a top-tier legendary, like Sigma Boy, oh man, it just crushes all the epics, pulling in over $1,000 a second. Okay, so you've mastered the basics. You know about commons, rares, epics, and legendaries. Now, we're heading into the end game. We are hunting for the biggest, baddest treasures in the entire game. This is going to take some patience.
Let's talk about the secret rarity. These things are on a whole other planet. You don't just find these by accident. Finding one of these is a huge deal. The entire server will know about it.
So, how hard are we talking? The chance of a secret brainrot just spawning in the world is 0.014%. To put that in perspective, you'd have to wait, on average, over 6 hours of playing time for one to even have a chance of showing up.
So why would anyone possibly wait that long? Because of this. The Dragon Cannelloni, it makes $200 million per second. All of a sudden, that 6-hour wait doesn't seem so bad, does it? You might be thinking, okay, secret has to be the top, right? That's the end of the line. Nope, you'd be wrong. There's one final tier. A tier so mind-blowingly rare that most players will never, ever see one. It's called the OG tier. You might want to sit down for this number. The odds of finding the single best brainrot in the game, the OG Strawberry Elephant, is about 1 in 12.3 million. It is the holy grail, the ultimate prize in Steal a Brainrot.
Now, finding brainrots spawning in the world is one way to do it. But the real pros, they know there are other ways. You don't always have to wait. You can craft them, you can use special rituals, or you can get lucky with lucky blocks.
Here's a perfect example, a summoning ritual. Want to get yourself a guaranteed brainrot god? It's easy.
First, grab 3 of your friends. Then, make sure every single one of you has a Bombardiro crocodile equipped. All stand together on the red carpet and boom! A super powerful Brainrot god spawns just for you. It's like a secret team mission. And you can't forget about lucky blocks. These awesome little boxes pop up around the world, or you can buy them. Just crack one open and you get a random powerful Brainrot. There are a few different kinds, but keep your eyes peeled for those black secret lucky blocks. They're the best of the best.
Okay, so let's wrap this all up. We've gone from the very first dollar you'll ever make all the way to the rarest treasures in the entire game. Let's take one last look at your journey, your path from noob to pro.
And this chart says it all. Look at that tiny little bar on the left. That's you, starting out with your $1 a second Brainrot. Then you climb up to a powerful legendary like Sigma Boy. But the goal, the dream, is that monster bar on the right. That is strawberry elephant money. The scale is it's insane. So there you have it. You've got the roadmap now. You know what to look for, what to save up for, and even a few secrets to get the best stuff. The only thing left to do is to get in there and start building your collection. So, I'll leave you with this one final question. Now that you know the secrets, now that you're on the path to becoming a pro, what's your new goal? Which epic, legendary, or maybe, just maybe, secret Brainrot will you be hunting for next? Good luck out there.